Good morning! Right now, in this very moment, you're on the verge of a transformation. You might not realize it yet, but there is a simple, powerful habit that can change everything for you. It has the potential to shift your mindset, revitalize your body, and propel you toward the life you've always dreamed of. What's the key? It's your morning. Mornings are the foundation of success. They are where your day begins, where you set the tone, and where you build the momentum for everything that follows. And what you do in those first moments of waking up, that will determine everything. The power of mornings is something most people overlook. We live in a world that moves fast, and it's easy to get swept up in the rush. We wake up to alarms, quickly check our phones, and jump into the demands of the day. But what if I told you that the first moments of your day are some of the most crucial moments in shaping the life you desire? The power of mornings is not in the speed or the chaos, but in the intentionality and purpose you bring to them. Mornings are the blueprint for the day ahead. They are the foundation upon which everything else is built. How you start your morning will directly influence the energy, the focus, and the mindset you carry with you throughout the entire day. The first hours, sometimes the first few minutes of your day, determine how you feel, how productive you are, and how much success you will experience. Think about it for a moment. When you wake up feeling groggy, rushed, and disorganized, how does the rest of your day play out? It becomes a cycle of reacting to everything that comes your way, feeling like you're constantly behind and struggling to catch up. But when you wake up with intention, when you start your day with purpose, something remarkable happens. You take control of your thoughts, your actions, and your energy, and that changes everything. The mornings are an opportunity for you to reset, refocus, and prime yourself for success. It's the first chance you have each day to step into your power. Every successful person you admire, from entrepreneurs to athletes to creatives, has a morning routine that sets them up for greatness. They understand that how they start their day will dictate how they move through their life. This is not some vague idea or fluffy motivational talk. It's a proven fact. When you take charge of your mornings, you take charge of your life. One of the most powerful ways to harness the full potential of your mornings is to establish a routine that works for you. This doesn't mean a rigid and flexible schedule. It's about creating habits that energize and inspire you. You see, your mornings don't need to be about following someone else's rules or copying someone else's rituals. They need to be about what fuels you, what makes you feel alive, and what connects you to your purpose. Whether it's a few minutes of meditation, a quick workout, a cup of coffee while you read something inspiring, or a simple moment of gratitude, it's about finding the right combination of activities that elevate your mindset. But there's more. The power of mornings is also about how you choose to interact with the world as soon as you wake up. The thoughts you allow to take over your mind in those early moments will have a profound effect on your day. If you wake up with a sense of dread or anxiety, it will be difficult to shake that feeling off, no matter how successful your day might be. On the other hand, if you wake up and immediately focus on what you're grateful for, or visualize the success you want to create, your day will unfold in alignment with those positive thoughts. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you can use in your morning routine. The simple act of focusing on what you're thankful for shifts your entire mindset. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, you start your day with an abundant mindset. You train your brain to look for the good, to find opportunities, and to embrace the blessings already present in your life. This habit alone can shift your energy from scarcity to abundance and completely transform the way you experience each moment of your day. The power of mornings also lies in the energy you create for yourself. The first thing you do in the morning sets the tone for how your body and mind will feel throughout the day. If you wake up and immediately spring into action, get your blood flowing, and activate your body with some form of exercise, you are sending a message to yourself. I am alive, I am capable, I am in control. Physical movement releases endorphins, clears mental fog, and helps you feel more grounded and present. But it's not just about physical energy, it's also about mental and emotional energy. Your mornings provide the perfect opportunity to center yourself, to clear your mind of any clutter or negativity, and to prepare yourself to show up as your best self. By starting your day with a ritual that aligns your mind, body, and spirit, You are setting yourself up for not just a productive day, but a fulfilling one. And here's the most important part. Mornings are an investment in your future. Every time you take intentional steps in the morning to improve your mindset, your energy, or your focus, you are building a better life for yourself. The habits you create now compound over time, and they will create massive results in your life. It's not about what you do in the morning that makes a difference. It's about doing it consistently. When you show up for yourself in the mornings, day after day, you are reinforcing the belief that you are worthy of success and you are positioning yourself to achieve it. So, the next time you wake up, remember this. You have the power to change your entire day and your entire life by how you start. Your mornings matter. What you do, how you think, and how you move in those first moments are the building blocks of everything that follows. If you want to live a life of purpose, abundance, and success, start by taking control of your mornings. The habit of gratitude is one of the most transformative and powerful practices you can cultivate in your life. It's easy to get caught up in the challenges, the stresses, and the distractions of daily life, and before long, we can forget to appreciate what we already have. But the truth is, gratitude is not just a nice feeling or a passing thought. It's a habit that can shape your reality, shift your mindset, and completely change the way you experience the world. Gratitude is a lens through which you view your life. When you choose to practice gratitude, you're choosing to see the world in a different way, a way that opens your eyes to the abundance around you, even in the midst of difficulties. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already possess. It rewires your brain to seek out the positive, the good, and the valuable in every moment. It changes your perspective, and in doing so, transforms your experience of life. It's so easy to fall into the trap of focusing on what's missing, what's going wrong, or what you don't have. We are constantly bombarded by messages that tell us we need more, that we need to be better, that we need to keep striving for something bigger or greater. And while striving for improvement and growth is essential, it can easily become a double-edged sword if we don't take the time to appreciate where we are and what we've already achieved. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to that feeling of scarcity. It's a practice that allows you to shift your energy from lack to abundance, from fear to love. When you are grateful for the things in your life, you stop seeing the world as something that is working against you and begin to see it as something that is working for you. Gratitude puts you in a state of flow, where you are in tune with the present moment and open to the blessings that exist in your life right now. The beauty of gratitude is that it's not just an emotional state. It's a habit that you can cultivate and grow. Like any habit, the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. It's not about waiting until you feel grateful. It's about choosing to be grateful in every moment. When you commit to making gratitude a daily practice, you'll begin to notice that it becomes easier to find things to be thankful for, even in the most challenging circumstances. And the more you focus on the things you are grateful for, the more your brain will start to seek out even more things to appreciate. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine doesn't require a major overhaul of your life. It can be as simple as taking a few moments each morning to reflect on the things you are grateful for. You don't need to wait for a special occasion or a major achievement to express your gratitude. You can find things to be thankful for in every single day. Maybe it's the fact that you woke up healthy, that you have a roof over your head, or that you have the ability to work towards your dreams. These are all reasons to feel grateful, and when you begin your day with gratitude, you set a positive tone for everything that follows. Gratitude also has a profound effect on your mental and emotional state. When you focus on the good, your brain releases feel-good chemicals such as dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals elevate your mood, reduce stress, and increase feelings of well-being. Gratitude has been shown to improve sleep, enhance relationships, and even boost your immune system. It has a cascading effect, making everything in your life feel more vibrant, connected, and meaningful. It's important to remember that gratitude doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending that everything in your life is perfect. It's not about suppressing negative emotions or pretending to be happy all the time. Gratitude is about acknowledging the fullness of your life, the highs and lows, the joys and struggles, and finding value in all of it. It's about choosing to see the opportunity in every situation, even when things aren't going the way you'd hoped. When you approach life with gratitude, you are not denying reality, you are choosing to focus on the good within it. You are training your mind to find strength, resilience, and positivity, no matter the circumstances. One of the most powerful ways to practice gratitude is through journaling. By writing down the things you are grateful for each day, you give yourself the opportunity to reflect on the blessings in your life and solidify your commitment to the practice. Gratitude journaling has been shown to increase happiness and reduce stress, and it can help you cultivate a mindset of abundance. Over time, you will build a mental catalog of positive experiences, and your brain will naturally begin to look for more things to be grateful for. But gratitude is not just a solitary practice. It's something that can deepen your connections with others. When you express gratitude to those around you, whether it's a simple thank you, a kind word, or a thoughtful gesture, you not only lift their spirits, but also strengthen your relationship with them. Gratitude fosters a sense of connection, and when you make it a habit, you'll begin to notice that your relationships become more fulfilling, supportive, and meaningful. Gratitude is not just something you do, it's a way of living. It's a mindset, a habit, and a practice that can change everything. When you commit to gratitude, you open the door to a life of abundance, joy, and peace. The more you focus on the good, the more good you'll see in the world. And as you cultivate this habit, you will begin to experience a deep sense of fulfillment, no matter where you are on your journey. Creating momentum is one of the most powerful strategies for success, and yet it's something many people overlook. Too often we get bogged down by the enormity of our goals, the challenges in front of us, or the fear of failure. This can paralyze us, leaving us feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or like we're just spinning our wheels. But the key to unlocking progress and making real headway in your life isn't about waiting for the perfect moment or for everything to fall into place. It's about creating momentum. Momentum is that invisible force that propels you forward, making things easier and more fluid as you move toward your goals. When you create momentum, you're tapping into the energy that comes from consistent, purposeful action. It's like pushing a boulder up a hill. At first, it's hard, it feels heavy, difficult, and sometimes impossible. But with each push, it gets a little easier, and eventually you reach a point where the boulder starts rolling on its own. The momentum you've created begins to carry you, and what once felt insurmountable becomes something you can manage, even thrive with. The beauty of momentum is that it builds on itself, and you don't need to start with huge monumental efforts. It's not about taking massive, overwhelming actions right out of the gate. Instead, it's about starting small, just one step forward. One decision to move, even if it's in a direction that feels a little uncertain. The key to building momentum is the first action you take. It's that initial spark, that small win that starts the process. When you take that first step, something shifts within you. Your mind and body begin to align with your goal, and the momentum begins to build. That first action doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, it's often better if it's not. Perfectionism can be a paralyzing force. We get caught in the trap of waiting for the right time or the right conditions to act. But the truth is, there is no right time. There's only the present moment, and that's where momentum lives. When you take the first step, no matter how imperfect, you're signaling to yourself that you're ready to move forward. And once you start moving, you create a ripple effect in your life. Momentum doesn't just happen in one area, it begins to flow into other parts of your life as well. Momentum is often described as a snowball effect. At first, the snowball is small, and it feels like it's not doing much, but as it rolls down the hill, it picks up more snow, grows larger, and gains speed. The same principle applies to your goals. When you start creating momentum, you may feel like you're only making small strides at first. You might question if these tiny actions are even worth it. But over time, you begin to notice the results stacking up. Your actions compound, your progress accelerates, and what once seemed impossible becomes not only possible but inevitable. This is why consistency is the cornerstone of momentum. You don't need to work harder than anyone else, and you don't need to do everything at once. What you need is a commitment to doing something every day, even if it's just a small action. It's about showing up. It's about building a habit of taking action. The more you show up and push forward, the more momentum you create. The more momentum you create, the easier it becomes to keep moving even when you face challenges or setbacks. Another powerful aspect of momentum is the way it shifts your mindset. When you're stuck, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the big picture. You see everything that needs to be done, all the obstacles in your way, and you feel paralyzed. But when you create momentum, you shift your focus from the obstacles to the possibilities. You begin to see that action is the antidote to fear and doubt. The more you act, the more you believe in your ability to succeed. Your confidence grows, your sense of purpose intensifies, and you start to trust in the process. When you're moving with momentum, you stop waiting for things to happen to you. You begin to take control. You stop being a passive observer in your life and start being an active participant. Momentum shifts your energy from one of resistance to one of flow. You become a force of nature, moving with purpose and speed toward your goal. It's also important to recognize that momentum isn't always linear. It doesn't always look like a steady upward trajectory. There will be days when things don't go as planned, when you encounter setbacks, or when progress seems to slow down. It's a natural part of the process. Momentum doesn't mean you won't face challenges. It means you'll keep going even when things get tough. You'll take the next step no matter how small, and you'll keep moving forward. Momentum isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. It's about finding the strength to keep going even when the path isn't clear. The key to creating momentum is understanding that it's not a result, it's a process. It's not something you wait for or hope for, it's something you create moment by moment, action by action. You have the power to create momentum in your life, and it starts with the first step. Once you've taken that step, everything else will follow. The momentum you build will carry you further than you ever thought possible, and before you know it, you'll look back and realize that what once seemed like an insurmountable goal is now within your reach. Mindfulness and focus are two powerful tools that have the ability to transform your life, yet they are often overlooked or misunderstood. In the modern world, where distractions are everywhere and the pace of life is faster than ever, it's easy to find ourselves disconnected from the present moment. We spend our days rushing from task to task, multitasking to try and accomplish more, and worrying about things we cannot control. But in the midst of all this, mindfulness and focus offer a way to reconnect with ourselves, with our purpose, and with the present moment. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in whatever you are doing without judgment or distraction. It's about bringing your attention to the here and now rather than being lost in the past or the future. In today's fast-paced world where our minds are constantly pulled in different directions, mindfulness helps us center ourselves and find clarity. It's about embracing the present moment, fully experiencing what is happening right now, and letting go of the distractions that take us away from it. The beauty of mindfulness is that it doesn't require you to change your circumstances or your environment. It's not about finding the perfect time or place to meditate or trying to create a peaceful setting. Instead, mindfulness can be practiced anywhere, at any time. Whether you're sitting in traffic, eating a meal, or having a conversation with someone, you can choose to be fully present. You can choose to focus on the sensations in your body, the sounds around you, the thoughts and feelings that arise in your mind. In those moments of mindfulness, you allow yourself to experience life in its fullness without getting lost in worries or distractions. When you practice mindfulness, you begin to notice the little things. The way the air feels on your skin, the warmth of a cup of coffee in your hands, the subtle emotions that rise and fall within you. These small moments of awareness help you build a deeper connection with the world around you. They remind you that life is happening right now, not in the distant past or uncertain future. When you cultivate mindfulness, you begin to experience life with greater richness and depth, as you are no longer simply going through the motions. Instead, you are actively engaged, aware, and present in each moment. But mindfulness is not just about being aware. It is also about learning to focus. Focus is the ability to direct your attention intentionally, to channel your mental and emotional energy toward what matters most. In a world filled with constant distractions, beeping phones, emails, social media notifications, it can be difficult to maintain focus on the task at hand. Yet focus is one of the most important skills you can develop if you want to achieve your goals and live a life of purpose. Focus allows you to block out distractions and give your full attention to whatever you are working on. It helps you concentrate on the present moment without letting your mind wander or become overwhelmed by the endless stream of thoughts that constantly demand your attention. When you are focused, you are able to give your best effort to whatever you are doing, whether it's working on a project, having a conversation, or simply enjoying a quiet moment of solitude. Focus enhances your ability to be productive, to solve problems creatively, and to make progress toward your goals. Mindfulness and focus are deeply intertwined. In fact, mindfulness is the foundation of focus. When you are mindful, you are training your mind to be present and aware of your thoughts, emotions, and surroundings. This awareness is the first step in cultivating focus. Without mindfulness, it's easy to get lost in distractions or become overwhelmed by the chaos of the world around you. But when you are mindful, you create the mental space necessary to focus on what matters. You can notice when your mind begins to wander and gently bring it back to the present moment where your attention belongs. In many ways, mindfulness is about training your brain to focus on the right things. We often allow ourselves to become consumed by worries about the future or regrets about the past. These thoughts pull us away from the present moment, making it harder to focus on what we are doing. But mindfulness teaches us to let go of those distractions and bring our attention back to the here and now. It teaches us to notice our thoughts without getting caught up in them, to observe our emotions without being controlled by them. In this way, mindfulness creates the mental clarity and stability that allows focus to thrive. Another key aspect of mindfulness and focus is learning to manage your energy. When you are mindful, you become more attuned to your physical and emotional state. You begin to notice when you are feeling fatigued, stressed, or overwhelmed, and you can take steps to restore your energy. This awareness allows you to focus more effectively because you are no longer running on empty. You are more aware of when you need to take a break, when you need to recharge, and when you are in a state of flow that allows you to concentrate deeply and work with maximum efficiency. Mindfulness also helps you cultivate a sense of calm and clarity, even in the midst of chaos. When your mind is scattered, when your thoughts are racing, and when your emotions are in turmoil, it's nearly impossible to focus. But mindfulness teaches you to slow down, breathe, and find stillness within yourself. It helps you tune out the noise and distractions, creating a sense of peace and clarity that enhances your ability to focus on what matters most. The combination of mindfulness and focus can have a profound impact on every area of your life. Whether you are working toward a professional goal, building a relationship, or simply trying to enjoy the present moment, these two practices give you the mental tools you need to succeed. Mindfulness helps you become more aware, more connected to yourself and the world around you, while focus allows you to direct your energy toward what truly matters. Together, they empower you to live with intention, purpose, and clarity in every moment. Energy and vitality are the driving forces behind everything we do. They fuel our physical, emotional, and mental states, empowering us to tackle challenges, pursue our goals, and live a vibrant, fulfilling life. Yet, in today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel drained, overwhelmed, or fatigued. The constant demands of work, relationships, and daily responsibilities often leave us feeling like we're running on empty. But the truth is, energy and vitality are not just about what we do. They are about how we take care of ourselves, how we approach life, and how we consciously choose to cultivate our inner resources. Energy isn't something that just happens to us. It's something we create. It comes from within, from the choices we make every single day. What we put into our bodies, how we move, the thoughts we focus on, and the ways we engage with the world all contribute to the energy we experience. When we make conscious, positive decisions, we can generate more energy and vitality, leading to a more dynamic and vibrant existence. One of the most significant factors in cultivating energy and vitality is the food we eat. The fuel we provide to our bodies has a direct impact on our physical energy levels. When we consume nutrient-dense, whole foods, our bodies have the necessary vitamins, minerals, and nutrients to function at their best. On the other hand, when we feed ourselves processed, unhealthy foods, our energy levels can plummet and we may feel sluggish or mentally foggy. The connection between food and energy is undeniable. Choosing foods that nourish and support our bodies can provide the foundation for sustained energy throughout the day. But energy isn't just about what we eat, it's also about how we move. Physical activity is one of the most effective ways to boost both energy and vitality. Exercise increases circulation, improves oxygen flow to the brain, and triggers the release of endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that give us a natural energy boost. Regular physical activity doesn't just strengthen the body, it strengthens the mind as well. It sharpens focus, improves mood, and enhances overall well-being. When you make movement a part of your daily routine, whether it's through walking, yoga, strength training, or any form of exercise you enjoy, you're investing in your energy and vitality. Even small bursts of activity throughout the day can make a big difference in how you feel and how much energy you have to get things done. And another key aspect of maintaining high energy levels is getting quality rest. Sleep is crucial for restoring both physical and mental energy. When we're sleep deprived, we are less focused, less productive, and more likely to feel drained or irritable. Our bodies need sleep to repair and rejuvenate, and without enough rest, our energy reserves become depleted. Developing healthy sleep habits, such as sticking to a regular sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and ensuring your sleep environment is conducive to rest, can make a world of difference in how energetic and vital you feel. However, it's not just about the physical aspects of energy. Emotional energy plays an equally important role. Our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs have a profound effect on how we experience vitality. If we are constantly stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, our energy can become fragmented, scattered, or drained. On the other hand, when we cultivate positive emotions, optimism, and a sense of purpose, we fuel our energy reserves in a way that propels us forward. The way we respond to life's challenges affects our emotional energy. Choosing to approach difficulties with resilience, gratitude, and a positive mindset can help preserve and even increase our energy. Mindset is another powerful tool in cultivating energy. Our beliefs about ourselves, our abilities, and our potential have a significant impact on how we approach the world. When we believe we are capable, energized, and vital, we naturally embody those qualities. Conversely, when we adopt a mindset of fatigue, self-doubt, or negativity, we block our own energy. The thoughts we think directly shape the energy we experience. Positive self-talk, affirmations, and visualization can help shift our mindset from one of depletion to one of abundance and vitality. Vitality is also closely tied to the quality of our relationships and the connections we have with others. The people we surround ourselves with can either drain us or uplift us. Positive, supportive relationships give us energy, while toxic or draining relationships can leave us feeling depleted. It's important to nurture relationships that nourish us, whether it's family, friends, colleagues, or romantic partners, and distance ourselves from those that drain our energy. Energy flows where attention goes, and the more we focus on the people, activities, and experiences that bring us joy and fulfillment, the more vitality we cultivate. Moreover, it's essential to recognize that vitality isn't just about physical health, it's about how we engage with life. When we approach life with passion, enthusiasm, and purpose, our energy levels naturally increase. Having a clear sense of direction, goals that inspire us, and a connection to our deeper values gives us a reason to wake up each morning with excitement and vitality. It's when we are aligned with our purpose that we experience an undeniable sense of vitality, and we are energized by the pursuit of something meaningful. Taking time for ourselves, engaging in activities that bring us joy, and practicing self-care are also critical components of maintaining energy. When we are constantly giving to others or focusing on the demands of our work and responsibilities, it's easy to forget about our own needs. Regular self-care practices, whether it's spending time in nature, practicing meditation, reading a good book, or simply taking a moment to breathe deeply, help recharge our batteries and restore our vitality. Self-care isn't selfish. It's necessary for sustaining energy and maintaining balance. Creating a lifestyle that prioritizes energy and vitality involves making intentional choices every day. It's about choosing foods that nourish you, moving your body, getting enough rest, managing your emotions, maintaining a positive mindset, and surrounding yourself with people and activities that uplift you. By consciously cultivating energy and vitality, you create the foundation for a life that is not only successful, but vibrant, fulfilling, and truly alive. Affirmations and visualization are two of the most powerful tools you can use to transform your life. They are more than just positive thinking. They are intentional practices that align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your deepest desires. These practices help you cultivate the mindset and energy necessary to achieve your goals and manifest your vision for the future. When you integrate affirmations, and visualization into your daily routine, you tap into your inner power, reprogram your mind, and begin to attract the circumstances and opportunities that support your success. Affirmations are positive, empowering statements that you repeat to yourself in order to change your thinking and beliefs. They are designed to challenge and replace negative or limiting beliefs that may be holding you back. And the words you speak have a powerful effect on your subconscious mind. Every time you say an affirmation, you are planting seeds of change. Over time, these seeds grow into beliefs and behaviors that align with the life you want to create. Affirmations work because they help you shift your focus from what you don't have or what you fear to what you already possess or what you want to attract. They retrain your mind to focus on abundance, possibility, and growth. When you affirm positive statements, you are sending a clear message to your brain that you are worthy of success, love, and happiness. This shift in perspective can help you let go of self-doubt, fear, and insecurity, replacing them with confidence, faith, and optimism. The key to making affirmations effective is consistency. It's not enough to say an affirmation once and expect immediate results. Just as with any habit, repetition is crucial. When you repeat affirmations daily, ideally in the morning and before bed, you begin to reprogram your subconscious mind. Over time, these positive statements become ingrained in your thinking, and you begin to believe them as truths. This process can take time, but with patience and persistence, your affirmations will shift your mindset and ultimately your reality. Visualization is the practice of creating vivid mental images of the life you desire. It involves imagining yourself already living your dreams, experiencing the emotions, the environment, and the success that comes with achieving your goals. Visualization helps you activate the same neural pathways that are involved in actual physical experience, making your dreams feel more tangible and achievable. It creates a mental blueprint of success, guiding your actions and decisions in the real world. The power of visualization lies in its ability to align your mind and body with your desired outcomes. When you visualize, you are training your brain to recognize opportunities, stay focused on your goals, and feel confident in your ability to succeed. By regularly visualizing the life you want, you create a sense of certainty and belief in your potential. The more real and detailed you make the images in your mind, the more likely it is that you will attract the people, resources, and situations that align with your vision. Visualization is a tool that top performers, athletes, and successful people have used for years. It has been shown to improve performance, increase motivation, and reduce anxiety. When you see yourself succeeding, whether it's winning a race, delivering a powerful speech, or achieving a financial goal, you are programming your subconscious mind to take the necessary actions to bring that vision to life. Your mind doesn't distinguish between a real experience and a vividly imagined one. The more often you visualize your success, the more confident you become in your ability to make it a reality. The most powerful visualizations are those that are not just about external achievements, but also about the emotions and feelings that come with them. When you visualize success, take the time to connect with the feelings of joy, pride, fulfillment, and gratitude that would accompany that success. Engage all your senses. See the images, hear the sounds, feel the emotions. The more you immerse yourself in the experience, the more potent the visualization becomes. Your body will respond to these emotions as if they are happening right now, and this will create a sense of motivation and drive to take the actions necessary to achieve your goals. Both affirmations and visualization work because they connect you with your inner power. They help you access your highest potential and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your goals. When you combine these practices, you create a powerful synergy. Affirmations help you break through limiting beliefs, while visualization helps you see the path forward. Together, they provide the mental and emotional fuel you need to take consistent action toward your dreams. Okay, one of the most powerful aspects of affirmations and visualization is that they are available to you at any time. You don't need any special tools or resources to practice them. They can be done anywhere, in the comfort of your own home, in the car, or even during a break at work. The more you make them a part of your daily routine, the more natural they will become, and the more your mindset will shift It's important to note that affirmations and visualization are not magic. They are tools that work best when combined with action. While they help you align your mindset and energy with your goals, they are most effective when you take consistent, purposeful steps toward your dreams. These practices do not replace hard work. Instead, they enhance your ability to take inspired action and stay focused on your desired outcomes. By integrating affirmations and visualization into your life, you create a powerful mindset that supports your success. You begin to shift from a place of doubt and limitation to one of confidence and possibility. Your subconscious mind becomes your ally, helping you recognize opportunities and take the actions needed to bring your vision into reality. With consistency and dedication, these practices can become the foundation of a life filled with success, abundance, and fulfillment. Creating a routine is one of the most powerful strategies you can implement to bring order, focus, and success into your life. It may seem simple on the surface, but the impact of a well-structured daily routine is profound. Our routines shape how we spend our time, how we manage our energy, and how we progress toward our goals. When we create a routine that aligns with our values, priorities, and ambitions, we set ourselves up for consistent progress and fulfillment. The key to a successful routine is not just about scheduling tasks, but about designing a life that supports your vision, maintains your energy, and cultivates discipline. A routine provides structure and stability in the chaos of everyday life. In a world full of distractions, constant demands, and endless to-do lists, routines help us stay grounded. They serve as the framework that guides us through the day, helping us manage our time effectively and stay focused on what truly matters. Without a routine, it's easy to become reactive, letting the day control us rather than taking control of the day. But when we intentionally design our routine, we make the decisions ahead of time about how we will spend our energy, time, and focus. The first step in creating a routine is clarity. You need to understand what your priorities are, what your goals are, and what kind of life you want to create. Your routine should reflect your highest values, your deepest desires, and your most important commitments. If your goal is to prioritize health, your routine might include time for exercise and meal preparation. If you want to grow professionally, your routine might include time for skill building or working on key projects. Clarity helps you ensure that your routine is not just about filling your day with activities, but about aligning your actions with your bigger vision for your life. Hence, you are clear about your goals and priorities. The next step is to design your routine in a way that balances productivity with rest. It's easy to fall into the trap of overscheduling ourselves, thinking that the more we do, the more we'll accomplish. However, this often leads to burnout and exhaustion, leaving us feeling depleted rather than energized. A balanced routine includes time for work, rest, recreation, and reflection. It's about honoring both your need for achievement and your need for recovery. By including time for self-care, relaxation, and activities that recharge you, you ensure that you have the energy to sustain long-term success. Another essential component of a routine is consistency. Routines work because they are habitual. When you make your routines regular, they become automatic, freeing up mental energy and reducing decision fatigue. By performing the same activities at the same time every day, your mind and body adapt, and you begin to work more efficiently. Over time, you build momentum, and your routine begins to work for you rather than against you. The key to consistency is starting small. Trying to overhaul your entire schedule all at once can feel overwhelming and lead to burnout. Start by incorporating one or two key activities into your routine, then gradually build on them as they become more natural. Point of the most powerful aspects of a routine is that it helps you take control of your time. Our days are often consumed by things that are not important or not aligned with our values. When you have a routine, you gain the ability to say no to distractions and activities that don't serve your goals. Instead of reacting to whatever comes your way, you proactively design your day to include only the tasks that support your priorities. This creates a sense of control and empowerment, as you know exactly how your time is being spent and can make adjustments as needed. A well-designed routine also helps you stay focused on what's important. The repetition of daily habits anchors you, guiding you to consistently work toward your goals. Whether it's reading for 30 minutes each morning, spending time in focused work sessions, or dedicating time to your physical well-being, a routine provides structure that keeps you on track. This focus helps you avoid distractions and stay aligned with your vision, making it easier to move through your day with purpose and clarity. While routines provide structure, they should also be flexible. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes things don't go according to plan. It's important to build in flexibility, allowing for unexpected events or changes in priorities. This doesn't mean abandoning your routine altogether, but rather adapting it to accommodate what's necessary at the time. Flexibility helps you maintain balance and resilience when challenges arise, ensuring that you stay grounded and focused even in times of uncertainty. One of the most powerful benefits of a routine is the sense of accomplishment it provides. When you follow through on the habits you've set for yourself, you gain a deep sense of satisfaction and progress. Each completed task, whether large or small, builds momentum and reinforces your commitment to your goals. Over time, these small wins add up to significant achievements, and you begin to see how the consistency of your routine propels you toward your bigger dreams. This sense of accomplishment creates a positive feedback loop, motivating you to continue taking action and building your routine even further. Routines also create space for mindfulness and reflection. When your day is structured, you can make time for moments of introspection, gratitude, or planning. Taking a few minutes each day to reflect on how you're feeling, what's going well, and what needs improvement allows you to stay connected to your inner self. These moments of reflection help you make adjustments to your routine as needed, ensuring that it continues to align with your evolving needs and goals. Creating a routine is about more than just getting things done. It's about designing a life that works for you. It's about being intentional with your time, aligning your daily actions with your deepest values, and making sure that you're building the life you truly want. A routine is a tool that helps you take control of your day, stay focused on what matters, and achieve lasting success. The key to a successful routine is consistency, balance, and flexibility. 3 principles that empower you to create the life you desire, one day at a time. Consistency is the cornerstone of success in every area of life. It's not the grand moments of inspiration or the sporadic bursts of effort that lead to lasting change. Instead, it's the small, consistent actions taken day after day, week after week, that compound over time to produce results. Whether you're working toward personal goals, striving for professional success, or seeking to improve your health, consistency is the key that unlocks your potential. It's the quiet force that drives progress, the discipline that separates those who achieve from those who fall short of their dreams. The power of consistency lies in its ability to create momentum. When you commit to doing something regularly, it builds over time. Initially, the progress may seem slow, almost insignificant, but just as a river carves through rock over time with persistent flow, your consistent actions will eventually yield extraordinary results. The key is to stay the course, even when the outcomes are not immediately visible. Each small action you take adds up, creating a snowball effect that leads to breakthroughs and success. The important thing to remember is that consistency is not about perfection. It's about showing up, doing the work, and keeping your focus on the long-term vision. Consistency also builds habits, and habits are the foundation of a productive and fulfilling life. When you consistently engage in positive behaviors, they become ingrained in your daily routine. Habits like exercise, reading, planning, and self-care don't require the same level of mental effort as they once did. Instead, they become automatic, and you are able to perform them with ease. This means that consistency in your actions leads to effortless progress. When positive behaviors become habits, you no longer need to rely on willpower or motivation to get started. They are simply a part of who you are. The more you repeat an action, the stronger the neural pathways in your brain become, making it easier and more natural to continue. However, consistency is not just about repetition, it's also about commitment. True consistency comes from a deep understanding of your why, the reason behind your action. Without a strong commitment to your purpose, it's easy to become distracted or discouraged when results don't come quickly. The road to success is rarely smooth, and it's often filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But when you are committed to your vision, when you understand why your goals matter to you, you find the strength to keep going, even in the face of adversity. This commitment fuels your consistency, helping you to stay focused on the big picture rather than getting bogged down by short-term obstacles. As the author explains how consistency grows the fastest when creating goals, yourself and your self-confidence is that it builds self-confidence. When you see yourself sticking to your goals day after day, you develop trust in your ability to follow through. This trust is powerful because it reinforces your belief in your own potential. The more consistent you are, the more you prove to yourself that you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. Over time, this builds an unshakable confidence that propels you forward, helping you take on bigger challenges and set even more ambitious goals. Consistency also helps you navigate the inevitable ups and downs that life brings. On days when motivation is low or circumstances are tough, consistency ensures that you keep moving forward, even if it's just a small step. The days when you don't feel like doing the work are often the ones that matter most. In those moments, consistency teaches you to persevere, to show up even when it's hard, and to keep doing the work despite feeling uninspired. It's on these days that your discipline pays off, and your consistency becomes the difference between success and stagnation. Over time, you learn to trust the process and believe that every effort, no matter how small, is contributing to your success. Another aspect of consistency is its ability to help you build resilience. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. But when you are consistent in your efforts, you develop the mental and emotional strength needed to overcome obstacles. Consistency creates a mindset of persistence, an unwavering belief that no matter how difficult the journey may seem, the effort you put in will eventually lead to the results you desire. This resilience is essential when things don't go according to plan or when the road becomes rocky. Instead of quitting or giving up, you push forward with determination, knowing that each consistent step is bringing you closer to your goal. Consistency also cultivates patience. In a world that values instant gratification, it's easy to expect quick results. However, meaningful change takes time. Whether you're building a business, developing a new skill, or improving your physical health, success rarely happens overnight. Consistency teaches you to embrace the process and trust that the results will come when the time is right. It teaches you to celebrate small wins along the way, knowing that each step is part of the larger journey. When you understand that success is a marathon, not a sprint, you can approach your goals with a sense of calm and patience, knowing that you're steadily moving in the right direction. In addition to building habits and resilience, consistency fosters a sense of discipline. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's the strength to stay focused on your goals, regardless of distractions or temptations. Consistency and discipline go hand in hand. By sticking to your routine and making steady progress, you develop the inner strength to stay committed to your vision. This discipline spills over into other areas of your life, helping you maintain focus and productivity in all aspects, from work to personal growth. Ultimately, consistency is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's the driving force that propels you forward, even when motivation fades or obstacles arise. It's about showing up each day, doing the work, and trusting that your efforts will pay off. With consistency, success is not a matter of chance. It becomes inevitable. By making consistency a non-negotiable part of your life, you lay the foundation for a future filled with achievement, growth, and fulfillment. In conclusion, the morning habits we choose to cultivate have the power to shape the course of our entire lives. Each day offers us a fresh opportunity to take deliberate action, create momentum, and set ourselves up for success. From the power of our mornings to the importance of consistency, gratitude, and creating a routine, everything we do in the early hours can have a profound impact on our mindset, energy, and overall progress. It is in these small daily actions that we lay the foundation for the life we want to create. The key to transforming our lives is not found in grand, sweeping changes, but in the accumulation of small, consistent actions over time. By embracing the power of routines and establishing habits that align with our goals and values, we begin to move closer to the life we envision. Every decision, no matter how small, has the potential to bring us closer to our ultimate desires. The power lies in how we show up each day, how we commit to doing the work even when motivation wanes, and how we persist through challenges. Gratitude plays a pivotal role in this process, as it shifts our focus from what's lacking to what is abundant in our lives. Practicing gratitude daily enables us to start each day with a positive mindset, allowing us to appreciate the present moment and set ourselves up for greater success. When we express gratitude, we raise our vibrational energy, making it easier to attract more of what we desire. This mindset shift directly influences the energy and vitality we bring to our routines, fueling us to take action and stay committed. Creating momentum through consistency is the driving force behind our growth. It's the act of showing up every day, even when the results are not immediately visible, that produces the breakthrough moments we so often long for. Whether it's in our work, our health, or our personal development, momentum is what propels us forward. Consistency is the fuel that keeps us moving toward our goals, even when setbacks occur or challenges arise. It's through persistence and discipline that we achieve mastery, build confidence, and ultimately reach our full potential. By practicing mindfulness and focus, we sharpen our ability to prioritize the tasks and actions that will move us closer to our goals. Staying focused amidst the distractions of daily life helps us conserve our energy and maintain clarity. The combination of a clear purpose, disciplined action, and a focused mind allows us to make decisions with confidence and precision, leading to greater efficiency and effectiveness in everything we do. Energy and vitality are the foundation on which all of this rests. Our routines, mindset, and actions are all fueled by the energy we cultivate. When we take care of our bodies, minds, and emotions, we generate the vitality necessary to achieve our dreams. The way we eat, move, rest, and nurture ourselves directly impacts how much energy we can put toward our goals. Without energy, even the most well-designed plans will falter. When we prioritize our health and well-being, we set ourselves up for sustained success. By repeatedly affirming our capabilities and visualizing the life we desire, we align our subconscious mind with our conscious goals. This alignment allows us to move forward with greater clarity and confidence, attracting the opportunities and people that will help us realize our dreams. These practices empower us to overcome limiting beliefs and take bold, inspired action toward our future. Finally, it all comes down to creating a routine that supports our vision. A routine provides structure and discipline, guiding us toward our goals while keeping us grounded in the present moment. When we design our days intentionally, we ensure that every action we take is aligned with our desired outcomes. Consistency is what transforms a routine into a way of life, and with that consistency, we unlock our potential to live the life we've always dreamed of. In the end, our lives are a reflection of the habits and choices we make each day. When we cultivate a routine that is aligned with our values, goals, and purpose, we create a foundation for success. The path may not always be easy, and challenges will inevitably arise, but with consistency, gratitude, focus, and energy, we can overcome anything. Our future is not determined by the circumstances we face, but by the actions we take, the mindset we adopt, and the daily habits we commit to. The morning habits we create today will shape the life we live tomorrow. The choice is ours to make.